Hello, Marathon High School Falcons and families. It's Mr. Wilson with this week's principal update. Today from my basement office, which has a lot more Legos in it now than it did last week because the move is real. Remember that after the March break, when you come back to Marathon High School, Mr. Gordon will be taking on the principal role, and I will be moving up to Margaret Toomey Public School to wrap the year and beyond off with that incredible school community. But that's not the focus of the video. The focus of the video is on our Falcons. And let's start with the next 2 weeks until the March break, and really focusing on what we can do to make sure that our Falcons see success. Now, for most of our students, just keep doing what you're doing. Most students are doing absolutely fine. They are coming every day. They are asking for supports. They are doing the work. They are engaged with the learning, and great things are happening. But there are some students who are struggling, and I wonder, first and foremost, if parents and guardians are aware of students who are struggling. Are you using Edsby? Are you reaching out to teachers? Are you reaching out to myself if you have any questions or concerns? The progress reports for semester 2 will be coming out very, very soon after the March break. So, maybe right now we can have some conversations to support one another and be on the same page before those progress reports come out, so there's no surprises. I think that's going to be a big focus in those next 2 weeks, is making sure that we are aligning our supports with those students who need it. But again, great opportunity for our parents, guardians, and families to connect with us over Edsby or the phone or email to make sure that we're not missing anything in support of those students. I also want to highlight this week some of the incredible programs that are happening in our technology and broad-based technology department. Our dual credit programs have started this week. We have 2 dual credit programs through Confederation College. One is being led by Mr. Roger Letourneau, and that is a college-delivered transportation technology program. It's really cool because students will get a college credit in safe use of hand tools and a high school credit for technology, but more importantly, a great opportunity to learn some really, really useful life skills. We know a number of our students go into trades and technology, or at the very least, they will have skills in their toolbox to save themselves a lot of money doing do-it-yourself home repairs. The second dual credit program we have is being led by Mr. Ken McIntyre. It is a construction program, so kind of like carpentry and building skills, a little bit of basic plumbing, electricity, framing, that kind of stuff. Really, really cool. So again, an opportunity for students to gain a college credit as well as a high school credit. Really, really cool. Thank you to Mr. Roner. Mr. Roner has been doing an incredible job leading the dual credit programs. He's not the only one. There's a team approach, but as the shop teacher, Mr. Roner has been instrumental in making sure that these programs are extraordinarily successful, which is important because we want our kids to be exposed to these great opportunities. I wanted to keep this video a little bit shorter, so I'm going to wrap up just on one thing. And that one thing is, again, back on a student focus. And it's just about teaching study skills and organizational skills. I've heard from several teachers of some of the things that we are trying to focus on with our kids. And these are things like learning skills, organizational skills, time management skills, homework skills, study habit skills. We're noticing that some of our students, not all of our students, but some of our students are struggling in these areas. And again, I wonder if, number one, if these students are aware that they're struggling. And I also wonder if these students, families, or anybody in the building for that matter, are aware of the number of resources that we have available to help with the development of these skills. In classrooms, I've asked teachers to be really, really explicit in their instruction of study skills. For whatever reason, we are not the same students that we were 5, 10, or 15 years ago. So explicitly teaching some of those study skills is important. But I also hope that families can play a role too. Having conversations in the evening, maybe those supper time conversations, or maybe even just a text. Just asking your kiddo how they're doing in school and asking them to show the work. rather than just answer the question. Again, a great opportunity to bring in Edsby, because if you're a parent or a guardian, you can stay connected to these things, whether it's looking at assignments on Edsby or even just messaging a teacher to find out progress. But let's focus on study skills. Let's focus on organization, making sure work gets done, and most importantly, making sure we know how to ask for help if we need it. Anyway, enough about that, because my arm's getting tired holding up my phone. So enjoy the week. And March starts at the end of this week, which is really, really crazy. And I've got some moving to do, so we'll leave it at that. So one last thing.
Hi, Falcons. Have a great week.
I love it. Couldn't have said it better myself. Have a great week, everybody.